Hello, everybody. I'm Garrett,
And I'm Carolyn.
and we are Diary of a Family.
And we are living life intentionally with you.
Welcome to this evening's edition of our live stream. Hope everybody is doing great.
It's Sunday night. Nursing our travel buddies on.
You
They've
guys
been
are
waiting
fast. You're fast. You're like, wait a
They've
minute,
been
what?
waiting for us.
And they must have their watch, a little timer on their watch that says, hey, they're going to be live in like 2 minutes. So
What's so funny?
we're beyond tired.
Exhausted.
We're exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
She's pulled the 5. Hey,
Skip to La Rue. Howdy, guys.
how is the meat packing business going? Sorry.
I am beyond tired because I just finished my fifth
12-hour?
12-hour shift.
One was an overtime shift. So bringing in the bucks because we got to pay a lot of money back.
Gotta kind of put back some money in the coffers after forking out $1,300 to fix the truck.
Oh, yes.
X marks the spot.
We've been counting down.
Welcome. Oh my goodness. I thought it was hilarious, Hope, when you sent me that picture of Baby Bun. Our daughter Emma decided to forget her favorite pet rabbit. And he's residing in Fort Worth right now until we can...
She didn't even realize it was gone.
Of course not.
Until I showed her a picture. I'm like, Emma,
Who's this?
who's this? Hey, who's this? Oh, that's Baby Bun. Who sent this to me? Miss Hope? Yeah, which means you left it there.
That's okay.
But they will be reunited eventually.
Yeah.
And we'll probably make a big kids only episode on that. So stay tuned. What are
Skip
we?
to LaRue says I'd make a meat joke right now, but I'm afraid I would butcher it. Ha ha ha. There you go.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
A butcher joke. I love it.
Yeah, the YouTube held that comment for review because I think it was thinking it was something odd instead of a typo.
I love it.
Well, it looks like I will probably be doing all the driving tomorrow, which I'm totally cool with.
No, I've never hauled the trailer, so now's my chance.
We can do it, yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow we're heading to Oklahoma just for one night, so we
Yes.
can get our Oklahoma sticker and so that we can see our friends.
Yeah,
My friend Becca and her son Elisha.
my friend too.
I know.
Our friend.
But Philip's staying home. So Becca has a grandma in Oklahoma, not too far away, and she's going to visit, and she's bringing Elisha along. Elisha is one of the kids' first friends. I mean, he and Emma were babies together. I babysat when he was a little.
What, a year?
little.
They're a year apart?
They're a
Emma
year apart.
and Elisha are a year apart.
They're a year apart. So, yeah.
Two peas in a pod.
I'm super excited because we haven't seen them since February, and the kids have been talking about it forever.
Yeah.
So, that's coming.
So
I got to get a good night's sleep, though, tonight.
yes.
And
We all have to do
I'm
showers.
excited to try pulling the rig. So I drove our other trailer twice.
Yes.
And one of them was harrowing.
You mean that,
in
what,
these
15-hour...
twisty little roads as we had gotten into Leavenworth, Washington.
1,000
Okay,
trails.
there's 1,000 trails up in Leavenworth, so if you're in Washington and you're going to go
It's
east
a
of the
great
mountains,
1,000 trails.
you have got to go there. I wish we had spent more time there, but we only had a short 3-day weekend for his birthday.
Yeah. So we decided to go into town for the day that we were there and got caught in a huge, massive parade.
There's lots of video
But it was a
footage
lot
of
of video footage. It's a year ago.
A year ago in September,
Yep.
his birthday is coming up.
But honestly, we probably would have just had just as good of a time had we just relaxed and hung out at the trailer.
Yeah,
But
it was a great park.
yes.
Okay, what's next? I don't know what's going on. Garrett made the schedule because I was working.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, tell us where you're at. I want to
Yes.
know where everybody is tonight.
Where are you guys at?
Shout it out.
Leave it in the comments.
Tell us something funny that went on this week.
Well, if you saw Friday and Saturday's videos, we had my mom over recently. We're like, okay, my mom really wanted us to go visit us while we were in Santa Fe. The main problem being we never got any contract in Santa Fe. We were hoping for one.
It didn't happen.
But it didn't happen. However, we got Amarillo, which is pretty good. Mm-hmm. And there's tons of things to do up here, not just tourist attractions and the Big Texan. So there are...
And not just Cadillac Ranch. We never ended up going to Cadillac Ranch with his mom.
Yeah. My mom probably would have been like, I'll just stay in the car. I'm fine.
But your mom is huge on zoos.
Yes.
And you guys went to the zoo.
We did. We went to the Amarillo Zoo, which I was jokingly saying it rivaled the size of the San Diego Zoo. Probably one exhibit could fit inside. But one cool thing that I have not seen in other parks really is they have bison.
Ooh.
So we were able to actually see some bison while we were there, and they had this atrium or something like that. It had some massive ball pythons. It had huge.
Like it was all
constrictor snakes and turtles. They had a huge snapping turtle.
What was it called? But when you have snakes and
terrarium. Is it a terrarium?
No, terrarium is just when you have it set up for.
Leave it in the comments if you're smarter than us.
It's in your video. I remember.
It is. It is in my video. One of the weirdest animals I saw there was a lizard that had no legs or no feet.
No feet?
No feet.
It had legs?
No.
It was a snake.
It was a snake, but it was actually from the lizard family. Or it was actually considered like a lizard.
I thought a lizard without arms and legs was a snake.
It is. If you look at the video, I showed a close-up of this weird kind of like snake-looking thing, and it is.
Okay, do you remember its name?
No, the name was very odd.
We're gonna have to rewatch our own video.
It's the same family. Remember that lizard that we saw up at the Alabates Flint Quarry? Mm-hmm. That could shed off its tail.
Right.
That thing could do the same thing.
Okay, so I need to go to this zoo because I haven't seen any of these animals he's talking about. I really enjoyed the Alabates Flint Quarries because we learned so much about the vegetation and the animals in the area and got to see some of them. So, super cool.
A lizard without feet is a snake.
Yes, see, I told you X marks the spot is right on.
The scientists would disagree with you. And this thing does not look like a snake.
I'm non-scientific.
It doesn't have legs.
Does it have a fat body and a skinny tail?
It looks like Lord Voldemort. For you Harry Potter fans.
All right, X marks the spot is in Fort Worth.
And the Nursing Our Travel Bug is in Connecticut still. Woo-hoo! Nothing funny here. We went and hung out at a state park today.
Oh, nice. Was it a good state park? Was it an okay state park? Was it something you'd recommend other people to go to? Connecticut.
We'll give you guys a shout
and you guys are searching for your next contract here soon. So Connecticut's going to be behind you in a little while.
Well, our other friends, No Ordinary Path, are looking for their next contract. Yeah, we're trying to. There's like 3 travel nurse families that are all kind of like connected, and we're trying to figure out how can we all get nursing contracts in the same area.
So we can spend 3 months together.
3-month rally with
3-month rally.
Yes. Because we're all I think we're all full-time families too.
Yeah, I think so. So.
Anyways, that was one of the items we did. We went to that amazing zoo.
Hi, Kent.
Do you guys know how to get us 2 more subscribers?
I know.
We'll go through that later. We were like right there. It is really annoying.
So Kent Peterson has joined us. Kent and Lisa from Live and Light RV.
Fantastic.
Hey guys, I just watched your. Oh, look, Live and Light RV is on too.
They're doubling.
Hey guys, just popping in for a minute. I'm so glad you guys are here. I know we're basically at 600 subscribers, but shh, because we're going to talk about that at the end. That's our subscriber shout out.
Kent actually sent me a message and said that he really liked our grandma.
Our grandma video?
Grandma video.
Okay, so we've been talking about that. If you haven't watched our grandma video,
watch it after
when
this.
was it from?
Friday.
Friday.
So like the
video.
last 2 videos ago from here. Just jump back a couple videos in our playlist and go watch that.
The kids and Garrett did so much with Denise while she was here. And you'll see me, I'm in some of it. We do cover the Alabates Flint Quarries.
Yes.
In that video, so if you're interested in that, it's a national park here around Lake Meredith.
It's a national monument.
It is a national monument. It is awesome. I'm even telling people at work who have been here for months or even years and who have never gone, didn't even realize it was there. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's in your backyard.
It's
You've
free.
Gotta go.
You don't even have to have a park pass or anything to go. You can just head up there. Two tours a day, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. If it's hot out, I would suggest going at the earlier one. Mm-hmm. But the hike up there is about 1.5 miles up, lots of stairs.
And then you just circle right on back.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Timothy, Emma, and Edison all came with us, and they did just fine. Edison spent some of the time on the way down on Garrett's shoulders, but otherwise, I mean, he's 2.5, and he managed the walk just fine. So we had to kind of watch him on the edges and around cacti, but other than that, he was safe. Nursing our travel bug.
It was great. We got a free pass from the local library, Gillette Castle State Park. Wow. Cool. William Gillette's masonry, house trails and such. Great video and pics. It was great. Video will be made in 4 months.
Are you seriously 4 months behind in your videos?
You know what you could do is do what happened in the last 3 months and just go all into like a collage video.
Yes, but that video will take you several weeks to do because you did sort of the same thing with our trip down to
That didn't take
Louisiana.
me a couple weeks, but that took me a while.
You can do it, Bill.
Yes, you can.
I believe in you. Get that video out there. We're going to support you. Live life intentionally and get your video out so we can watch it.
Not everything during my mom's trip was
video worthy.
No, was happy and fairy tales and.
Oh yes, that's when we started our kind of week and a half, 2 weeks of like what
crazy
the heck is going on.
I know.
That's when we realized that we had some electrical issue going on, and we found out it was our converter, but it took us a day to do that.
Yeah. We were going to take my mom up to Lake Meredith and go boondocking.
And it didn't happen.
Hey, Rosebud's Travels.
Hey, welcome. Garrett said we just subscribed to you, what, this week? Last week? This week?
Friday on the Rotary Roam.
You will have to forgive me. I haven't watched any of your stuff because I've been working 5 days in a row.
Yes, it's been crazy.
All right. Live and Light RV, feed the YouTube beast.
I'm just glad your mom...
I know. That's Nursing Our Travel Bug has to feed the beast. Give us more videos. Give us more content.
As they say in the YouTubing world, we might have a banger of a video coming out Wednesday.
Yes. Okay, so you want to tune in Wednesday.
Yes.
You've been starting on it, right? You've already started editing?
I've been working on it. The hard part is we kind of want to talk about what's going on, because one of the things with our previous video when we had all the electrical issues was that we didn't really explain everything that was going on.
We were busy trying to solve a problem and getting video footage, but not necessarily putting it in a way that an audience would be able to understand.
We got tons of footage. But
Garrett and I need to sit down and do a little bit of audio explaining, just maybe some dub over or just sit down and talk about it, because we're not the only ones that will have these problems.
Yes, it is. These things happen with RVers, and no matter if you're in a $70,000-$80,000 rig like ours, or you're in a $20,000-$30,000 rig, it does not matter. It will get you. So, how did roadside assistance work for you? It was actually pretty decent. It was pretty painless.
Yeah.
I called the number on the insurance, and it took me to a website thing to fill out all the information, including where I was at, which was kind of weird because our location, if you look at it straight down, we were about 6 inches from Highway 35 West going through.
We're almost underneath the highway.
Yeah, but I explained we're on an access road, and the tow truck driver knew what we were talking about and had no problems finding us. I need to figure out how to file a claim for the tow truck fee. So I had to pay so we can get reimbursed for the tow truck, or at least get partially reimbursed. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, our insurance policy would do a free tow for up to 100 miles. I'm like, that thing was 18 miles away and it cost us $100 and something to do. So, yes.
We did follow up the following day to find out if our insurance covered our rental, because we did have to rent a vehicle the next day.
It did not.
It did not. I think it would only cover a rental, say, if our vehicle was completely smashed up.
If it was in an accident or something like that, and it had to go into the shop for repairs.
But just breaking down, it doesn't cover it. So.
Yeah.
But we didn't have to have the rental as long as we thought we would have to have it.
I rented it for 3 days just to make sure that we had everything covered. And then the next day, they said, hey, it'll probably be ready today. We have the parts in. We're good to go. So I took the gamble of driving back down. So
the next day.
If you guys want to know, I drove about 1,500 miles from Sunday to Tuesday. 1,500 miles.
Well, I drove a little bit.
You drove a couple hundred miles of it.
I drove a couple of hours down and a couple of hours back.
I mean, we went from let's see. We went from Lake Meredith down to the Panhandle. Where we Panhandle down to Fort Worth where we broke down.
And then we borrowed the car to go to Athens and back again.
Yep,
and then we got the rental from Fort Worth back to Panhandle.
Yep.
And then you drove from Panhandle the next day back down to
Fort Worth, picked up the vehicle, and then came back.
So
Tuesday,
let's leave it for the video. You'll do a video.
Yes, we'll have a video and I'll explain everything, and it'll be probably the craziest video you've ever seen, minus the video just of things just going, everything burning down,
We haven't told them yet.
No, I'm not saying anything. We've seen videos of RVs that have caught fire and have burned down. All I'm saying is that, it wasn't that spectacular, but...
You totally just told them what...
I saw a meme that shows a $100 bill being burned by a match. It says, if this doesn't bother you, then you are ready to own an RV. LOL.
Exactly. I love it. Hey, Grassroots Living, welcome.
Thank God you got it.
I was driving when the truck broke down. It was all my fault.
I know.
I pushed it too hard, and what was it? What broke? The water pump?
The water pump broke.
I broke the water pump.
But we changed out the water pump, we changed out the serpentine belt, and we changed out a thermostat in the
We're good
radiator.
for another couple thousand miles until I drive again.
Which will be tomorrow.
Hey, I drive my car
But you won't be doing 95.
every single day to work, and it hasn't broke down, and it's older than your truck.
I'm sorry, 84.5 miles an hour. And that trip down, it was like we were already behind.
We were behind schedule, and it was a very hot day.
Yeah.
And
our truck,
I just had the pedal to the metal, basically.
Yeah. Our truck was reading 108
at one
outside
point.
At one point. I was like,
yeah.
And it felt
Sorry,
it too.
my OCD is catching up. Look at that. See, I have to get my my collar wasn't even. I don't know. It still isn't even on the picture. I'm sorry, you guys. I need to just stop.
Okay, so yes, overall we had a fantastic trip. Always praise Him. Just joined us.
Yeah. are you guys doing? I miss you guys so much.
They should be pretty close to getting a house on the market, shouldn't they?
I hope so. I haven't talked to them in a while. So, can you fill us in? Are you ready to sell your house? Have you found your rig? Are you moving out anytime soon to come and see us in Amarillo?
Do we want to give them a quick story of how we met?
Sure.
So we had a video of this. If you watch our second on the 4th video, we had some of our friends in Shreveport over. Well, they're in the Bossier City area.
Yeah.
But had them over for the 4th of July. But because Carolyn was working, yes.
I'm going to call you.
We will call.
I'm going to call you because I have to know. I have to know what's going on.
Do a phone interview right now.
Do a phone interview.
Okay.
RID, I'm calling you.
So what happened was we were at church on... I forget. It was a regular Sunday morning. And I was wearing an RV Nomads t-shirt. Why I put that on, I have no idea.
At the end of service,
I turned around and they were like...
Dee saw it and she's like, oh my gosh, are you RV? Like, do you live... Oh my gosh, you guys live in an RV? And we invited them over, and that evening they came over to our rig, asked tons of questions.
Had dinner. Kids actually connected really well.
Oh, yes. And actually, she texted me the other day and said that the kids are asking, when can we go see Emma and Timmy?
Put your house on wheels and then come see us.
So we assisted with them clearing out some of their clutter, getting a garage sale on, and just sharing our knowledge. So
yeah.
We're super excited to see the Love family hit the road.
And we will interview them for you once they hit the road, so you can hear their story on how they became Fulltime Family. So we are super excited to have them on the road. So, don't be scared to
oh my goodness.
Share your colors.
She says, Dee says, Vaughn is ready to put the house up for auction. He just wants to get rid of it. I'm glad he's ready to go. I know that there was some struggle in the beginning when we were there, that he wasn't wanting to push as quickly as fast as you wanted to go. But
no rig yet, though. But you guys are in a good place.
And you know what? KYD always said, just get something and go. Yeah. So even if the rig you find isn't the one for you, just go. Don't wait until you have the perfect rig and the perfect setup. So. Yep. Yeah.
Well, and the perfect rig will come along.
It will.
Always just keep your ear. I know when we were in the market, I had the app on my phone, like RV Trader app, open all the time, and I got sick of just looking at the same RVs over and over again. But every once in a while.
Hi, our national adventure has joined us. So Dee, every once in a while on some of the Fulltime Families and other Facebook pages, I'm seeing Fulltime Families who are going back to living in a house, putting up their entire rig, their truck and their trailer, and it all set up on the market. So if you want, I can start sending those kinds of things to you. I know you guys were thinking about doing more of a Class A. But if you want, I can start. Garrett and I can both start looking at those Facebook pages and posts, because a lot of the times they've gotten some use out of them, but they've also taken really good care of them because it was their home, and it just needs a new full-time family to take it over. So that's my suggestion.
Well, and even the Cover family, they got their truck and trailer from a
family that was full-time, that was going back to living in a house, and it was perfectly set up for them for their months of being on the road full-time. Yep. So
I wanted to shout out our national adventure. They just passed 1,000 subscribers on their channel. So if you haven't gotten to check out their channel, head over there and check it out. They are
and then
traveling.
Do them a favor and binge watch all their shows, all their videos.
Get their watch time up so they can get monetized.
Their watch time is down, so we gotta get them up there.
If you want to see what some of these national parks are all over the country, you want to be on their channel.
They visit every single national park.
I still don't know how they make it. That the pace that they're going is it's insane. But it is awesome
Allison and Andrew,
how much
kudos to you, how quickly you
how
drive.
much they can do. So our national adventure is working on getting their live stream up and running. So I sat with them during their test live stream this afternoon, and I don't know if any of my tips helped, but you did eventually get the audio to work, which is awesome. So
yeah, if any of you are planning on your YouTube channel to start doing live streams, message us or email us at rvdiaryofaFamily
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com, and Garrett can give you pointers and tips, because we've been doing live streams for almost a year now. Yeah, a year.
It has been, yeah.
More than a year, because we were doing it before
we did it before we got in. Yeah, we were doing our journey to becoming RV nomads.
Was live.
We did that live in our house as we were going through the process.
That's way back there. So.
Yep.
All right. Congrats, National Adventure. I can't read.
Honestly, live streams bump your guys' watch time.
It does.
Up huge. And
Because
it gives that interaction.
Right. People are engaged. They stay on longer. And it's easy to just sit and chat for an hour. And
come up with 5 bullet points and just talk, and then just end up chatting with everybody else on.
Yep.
So you always praise him. Says y'all leaving Texas early? No. So you want to go back and watch kind of earlier on in the video. We're actually going overnight trip tomorrow to Oklahoma.
Yeah, not far.
About 3 hours away.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 hours.
2
not
hours,
bad.
2.5, 3 hours. Quick trip. We are going to see
on
some.
my weekend.
Yep, we're going to see some friends who are there right now.
And get our Oklahoma sticker on our map. We'll have to come back and visit Oklahoma a little bit more, because there's some national grasslands that I guess are up north of here. But I don't know that we're going to get a chance to visit that. So we'll have to, some of these states that we've flown through just to get to our next location. That's what I really love about our national adventure and other full-time people who can go from place to place and spend a few days and really explore the area in each state that they go to. Whereas we get stickers on our map that, we stayed overnight there. It doesn't really count.
But we're kind of working our way back a little bit.
We are. So,
not intentionally, really, but.
So we're definitely going to have to crisscross the United States several times just to hit more locations and see more national parks.
Yep.
So.
And our national adventure said, thanks, guys. Yeah, we just started the 10-minute videos a few months ago. We will also start live streaming once a week on some cool upcoming topics, too. Yeah.
And Allison, it's probably a huge change editing a 3 or 4 minute video to editing a 10-minute video. So good job. Keep it up. I know it's slow to begin with, but you got this.
But what we really like about these live streams is that, we have, and it's not necessarily about all the watch time, even though it's great, but it's the community, It's this conversation going on in the chat. It's us being able to interview and to meet other full-time families, and even couples that are traveling full-time, like the Roads We Roam.
You joined Roads We Roam, and pretty much the next week we were able to interview them and get to know them and what their story is.
Speaking of getting to know people, Life of Mind RV.
Hello, Life of Mind RV. Welcome.
Stephen Johnson is in Colorado, I believe. No. Is he in Wyoming?
I don't know. Ask him. He's on. Steve, where are you?
Welcome to our live stream, Stephen. Thank you. Where are you right now? Because I knew you were in Colorado, but I also knew you were trying to hit that live stream for your mom.
So we interviewed Steven
a couple weeks
ago. So look back for that. And we posted out on one of these Sunday night live streams.
He's in Colorado Springs.
Oh, good. Awesome. Living Light RV, I want to go back because they said we need so much help with live stream. One of these days we'll get on that, and we will definitely go to Garrett. He is your go-to man. So, and maybe this fall when you're down here, fall, winter, we'll connect, and he can help you work out the kinks in person. And
Yeah. I mean, half of it's a software, half of it's having a good, strong internet connection. So, make sure.
oh, Rosebud Travels signed out.
Yep.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Good night, Rosebud's Travels. Let's see, what else?
He did. Steven did make it to Jackson, and
Good.
everything worked out. I don't know if.
Perfect.
Do you know if there is a link to that portion of the live stream, or do they have that, or is it just a continuous live stream? Because it would be fun to kind of rewatch it, but
I didn't get to see
I
it.
didn't
I think
get
I
to
was at
see
work.
it. I think I might have saw you walking away from the camera or something. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't for us. It was for his mom. So he basically photobombed, or what would you call it? He crashed somebody's
a live stream
He
with a
crashed
huge
live
sign
stream.
saying "Hi, Mom."
It was one of those live streams that's a constant. Just it was a video of a river or creek.
Yeah,
behind
it's scenic.
a
Scenic live stream.
Live stream, something that his mom likes to watch.
It's continuous, but I have a video. Awesome. We'll
So
have to
somehow
check
you
it out
recorded
once
it.
you
That's good.
put that out. So.
Grassroots Living, the Wichita Mountains of Southwest Oklahoma are pretty. Oh, good. I don't know how close you will be there, but if you will be close, it might be worth going. We won't be able to go this time because it's just an overnight trip to visit my friend,
Yes.
but we will have to put Wichita Mountains on our list. I can't wait to be back east because I've been told so much about the eastern side of the United States and how beautiful
Yes.
that can be. But
It's
we
very
really don't
pretty.
know much about the Midwestern states,
Yeah.
other than, the few national parks, and I really want to see Mount Rushmore, and so we're excited to find those beauties.
I think we're
those
gonna
gems.
try and head up that direction next spring and summer. So we will be heading in a different area of the country, for sure.
Yes.
Where was it?
Live and Light RVs.
Grassroots. So
Bye,
Grassroots
Live and Light
Living
RV.
actually is coming through Amarillo pretty
Yes.
soon.
Grassroots Living. We want to meet you.
Yeah, let us know exactly what dates you'll be coming through Amarillo, and we will definitely try and hook up and meet up with you guys.
Yeah, if you're looking for a place to stay in Amarillo,
So
we're gonna be after this quick trip. What would that be? The 26th.
the
The 27th,
the 27th,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
at the Big Texan
RV park. The funny thing is it is attached to the Big Texan, and it is actually cheaper to stay there than it is to stay at an RV park that's like 5 minutes away. It was like $700 a month.
Ouch.
I was like,
Nursing our travel bug, Nebraska. Woo!
yeah.
Iowa. Boo. LOL. You guys are hilarious.
We just got
okay.
back from Eastern Canada, Northeast U.S.
I didn't realize you
It
were
is
going
amazing.
to Canada.
Yeah. They finished their work camping, and then they went and toured some Northeast Canada,
That's
Eastern
great.
Canada.
I
There's some
can't.
amazing areas up there.
I would love to visit Canada, but it would have to be a visit because I think doing international nursing would just be too difficult.
Yeah.
So
It would probably be easier for you to become a flight nurse. Just saying.
I chuckle. I don't think I want to be a flight nurse.
Well, you can always just talk to John from.
I find
No
more
Ordinary Path.
often that flight nurses either have ICU background or ER background, and I don't have either of those.
You never know.
All right, Life of Mine. I'll be back in Amarillo in a few weeks. I've got a lot of new pics. We want to see.
Yes, definitely
So
come by.
Yeah.
We'll hang out, have dinner, for sure.
Yeah. We should park in the same park.
Yes.
In the same. I don't know. We're not going to make you get reservations where we're at, but yeah, contact Garrett and we'll meet up with you.
Yeah.
So thank you, Stephen. I can't wait to see your pictures.
So Grassroots Living said we visited with an exchange student we had in our home 23 years ago from Quebec.
That's great.
And it will be so much fun to get caught up. My French was pretty rusty though.
I know absolutely nada. No French. Except oui.
So Jason said, I've been checking into the flight stuff too, but said I'm too big a dude for helicopters. I don't know, just say, hey, everybody else, we'll come back and pick you up. Let me take care of the person.
Oh my goodness, so funny.
I don't know. Those helicopters are pretty hefty.
I've never flown in a helicopter. And I've never flown in a little plane.
Maybe fixed wing. Well, then just go up to Alaska and
bush pilot. Hey, at some point we're going to get to Alaska and we want to see Denali.
Yes.
But we've been talking about it because our friends
our 18
Summers, Christy and Matt, they took their 40-foot
42 foot, something like that.
It was their new rig, right?
Brand new rig.
Their brand new rig. They took it to Alaska for the summer, and they're having to do like strut work and stuff on it now.
Yeah, it was really rough on their trailer to drive it up. They're like, it was amazing while we were up there, and we had a fantastic time, and they might still be up there. They might be on their way back down.
I saw some posts last week of them still being, like, videos of sunsets.
But they had to get work done on their brand new trailer from all the stress and stuff up there.
I'm like, I don't think we want to do that. So
I had an idea that might work, and I was thinking of, in trying to figure out, like, our family is in a state that would be great for heading off into Canada, in Washington.
Yeah.
I was like, what if we talk to someone in our family about going in and purchasing a trailer?
A trailer or a C-Class.
Or a C-Class or something small. So that they could have the ability to go on camping trips and adventures. Maybe meet up with our aunts and uncles who travel. And we would be able to have a rig that we could take up to Alaska. And then when we're done, we can come back down, hand the rig off to them. And then we don't have to deal with buying it and then selling it. Because I know... the Fummins family, they did where they bought a rig and went up to Canada. And it was great, but then they came back down and then they had to sell their rig before they could move back into their other trailer. And they found a buyer and they got it taken care of. Yeah. But that was a headache. I'm like, is there a way you can kind of work around it without having to deal directly with selling and redoing the licensing and all that? So that's kind of a thought I had. I mean, we definitely have to talk to our family members and see if anybody would be willing to...
Family or friends
in the area.
Lots of friends up in Washington.
Yep.
And, we might have DFAM up there, too. So yeah. Any DFAM want to go in on a purchase of a trailer,
a small
or fifth
trailer.
Wheel?
We're thinking like
a trailer or a C-Class, something short so that we can get it into the national parks and park anywhere we want. So
yeah, like one of those hybrid trailers or a Class C or even like a Scamp size trailer.
Grassroots Living says we will be going to Alaska the summer of 2020.
That's next year.
2020. Oh my goodness. I don't think we'll be ready by then. A lot of people have said they're going 2020. And I'm thinking...
They can go anywhere though. Because they're in a camper.
I know.
Back on their truck.
Right, but finances too. So
yes, yeah.
But I think you guys live really frugally, so you don't have to work as much as I do. We're still trying to dig ourselves out of some debt. Yeah, and then get a good nest egg so that when we have another vehicle breakdown, it doesn't put us behind again.
Well, I mean,
we'll get there.
Our trailer breaking down didn't put us too far behind. It just ate out our savings really bad. Yeah. So
we'll get
we
there.
just need to build that back up and then take care of a few other things.
Well,
let's do some subscriber shout-outs. We had quite a few of you join us recently, and we are two subscribers away from 600.
We went live on, what is this? Was the 18th. The Wednesday. We went live on Wednesday.
Because we had the issues on Sunday night with our trailer.
So it really hasn't even been a full week. And we've already gained, I'm looking back here, we were at 578 on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And we're already at 598. We gained 20 subscribers in less than a week.
Yes.
It's all you guys. I mean, seriously, and we're more than pleased. We're just flabbergasted at,
and we love the
outpouring of community and love, and yeah, it's been great. So we're at 598. We got 402 to go. Somebody is gonna bump us over,
and we're at 2 subscribers away
600. We're gonna hit 600 tonight. Garrett's gonna go on now and see. So our goal is 1,000 subscribers, and what?
Stupid. YouTube.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So we're going to do our shout-outs for all you newbies.
Yes.
You new DFammers. So I've got a funny one here. Our first one is Jerry Degenchu. Jerry Degenchu. He put his name on twice.
All right. Welcome to the DFammers.
It's one of the longest YouTube handles I've ever seen. All right. Susan Webb, Diana DeForest, This Nomadic Idea. And did you check them out? They've got a YouTube channel. If you're
I think so.
Interested, check it out. Solare Fasho. It's to
Solare Fasho.
Yeah, she does music.
Music.
And plays guitar.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Yeah. Solare. SOLAREH.
There's some funny.
Space FASHO.
It makes sense if you see her channel.
It makes sense. It took me a little bit, but then when I went and looked at her channel, it made sense.
Yep.
So she joined as a DFammer, and I'm going to check out some more of her music. Sawyer in the Middle, Nomadic in Nature. They have a YouTube channel as well.
Yep.
Sawyer in the Middle does as well. A lot of these, I saw they had channels, but then I was working 5 days a week, so I didn't get a chance to really.
And if you want to meet other channels, other YouTube channels that are full-time families and full-time people like us, go onto a live chat like this. Mm-hmm. Look through the chats and be like, oh, hey, there's some people I don't know here. Yeah. Let me go check out their channels, and that's a really great way to be able to, see other people's adventures and their journeys that they're on.
And finding people on the road, too, if you're looking for, people to meet up with. Shout out to Blue Wave Odyssey, and I watched their video. They actually were in Amarillo recently and went to Cadillac Ranch, and she painted their logo, the Blue Wave, onto one of the Cadillacs. It's probably not there anymore, but she did a fantastic job. Very good artist.
We will hit that place as well.
Yep.
And we'll tag it as well.
Jewish Redneck Peppers. And
Preppers.
Sorry. You added it to my list and I didn't practice saying it. Jewish Redneck Preppers.
They joined today, and so did
Camper Size Living. So shout out to those last two as the newest DFam. And it's 8:46 and I'm about to turn into a pumpkin.
Yes. We are going to go ahead and just call it a evening.
Well, let's see if we have any more. I don't want to miss anybody's.
Grassroots Living says that is true. We live very frugal and we have no debt. But then again, we have no children at home either.
LOL.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to tell them what our youngest did?
Oh, you should have gotten footage of that. Okay, so there was a new toy. Thank you,
Hope and Richard, thank you so much for the little toy rifle that you gave our kids. It is now broken in the trash. After Edison went and smashed our TV in with it. He totally broke our LCD TV with the butt of that rifle.
And that's after I told him. Can do with the toy.
I took the toy away from him. He got all upset at me. He was sitting there swinging it at the other kids. I'm like, we don't do that, dude. He was fine. I gave it back to him. And then 5 minutes later, after that, Dad, Eddie broke the TV.
So it didn't shatter, but it has huge lines of color through the middle of it.
It's broken.
It's broken. So Garrett's been pricing TVs, but we're going to make them watch TV on the broken one for a while until they realize that they should not throw toys at it.
It was nice for a little bit because I was able to show them some fundamentals of shooting. But when the 2-year-old was sitting there wanting to smash with it,
Bye, Skip to La Room.
I don't. Oh no.
I know. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this is what Edison does with toys. He brandishes them.
Yep.
And so we're working on it. But, I mean, what can you do with a 2.5-year-old? They don't understand
it's harder for
that
them to
they
understand.
can hurt people and damage things.
Yeah.
They just like, you
and
know.
he's a boy. B-O-Y, capital B-O-Y. He's a boy. In the very sense of the word. So
anyway, good night, X marks the spot. I see you're leaving. I know you guys probably have work in the morning.
Yep.
So
we are going to try and hit the road early tomorrow as well. And then we'll
get some vlogging in.
Yeah. We'll do a little video of our adventure there. And then
what's coming up on Wednesday? That's our big
one.
Our big everything hit the fan in one day.
Yes.
Sort of video. You won't want to miss it.
You're not gonna. It's
911 call in the morning and tow truck call in the evening. So.
Yes, it was nuts. It was crazy, and yeah.
Thank you, Grassroots
Safe
Living.
travels.
We will have safe travels, and every single one of you out there, just stay safe where you're at. Safe travels.
Yes.
And stay in touch.
Yes.
So hit us up.
If you're ever in an area where you think we're at, send us a message or email us, and we will see if we can meet up with you guys.
We've got to find some way for those DFAMers who really want to stay really closely connected, and we'll talk about this. And if you guys have good ideas, shoot us a message or put a comment. But how we can communicate with you guys. Maybe not on these live forums where a lot of people pop on, but exactly where we're going to go, so that you can plan your own trip around where we're going to be.
Because, I mean, there is an element of security online with not telling everybody exactly where you're at that moment.
Yeah. But, for you guys to know kind of where we're going for the next contract.
Yes.
And how long we're going to kind of be there so you can plan your route if you wanted to come by and see us.
Yep.
So, and we try to do the same thing too, if we really want to see someone, we're constantly bugging them. Well, where are you going to be at this time? Because we're going to be free. We can kind of roam a little bit, and we're going to see a few people at the rally coming up in the beginning of October. And lots of things coming.
Yes.
October and the beginning of November.
Grassroots Living says we will let you know when we know the exact day we will be in the Amarillo area.
We're so excited to meet you guys. So excited. Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching.
And as always live life intentionally.
Bye.